So, hey everyone. Now, today, I did not want to bother anyone on Halloween, so I thought it was Monday too. So yeah, and also on holidays, I just don't want to bug anyone's day at all because I know if it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas, you see someone post some content on that day. I know it's understandable, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, for July, I'm not gonna do it. I If it's a holiday, I'm not gonna do it for anyone. Okay, I just spend time with people around you. Okay, and I hope you had a good Halloween. I know I didn't go out because I'm actually older and it does not feel right as an adult. Be real. Now today I want to talk about the new Twitter ish. What I mean is people are testing out the limits of what they're saying, and that's good. Or you know how people want to see how far does it go, what people can say or not. You know how people try that stuff out once in a while, right? And people are saying the N word, and it went up by like 5%, like by 100%, and that's more funnier. You may not see it on your screen because, well, I'm not gonna record my screen right now, and also I just want to do. I don't want to do that. I just kind of want to like talk about it. Let me see if I find it properly. Yeah, here it is. So Jack, who posted this, I think, uh, like 2 days ago, said this is from LeBron James. He put out. I didn't know that Elon Musk, and to be honest, I could care less who owns Twitter, but I will say that if it's true, I hope he and his people will take this seriously. This is scary AF. So many damn unfit people saying hate speech is free speech. Ah, yes, because he's afraid of the N word online. But if you know him, right, he listens to he literally listens to the N word in music, and people may say that's different. Actually, not. To be real with y'all, it's not different than hearing it. If people said it in person, then you heard it in person. If you heard it in a song, guess what you heard in a song? But guess what? You hear it every time. If you don't like it, then you're hearing it. So what do you expect? And in people, it's just like it's just like people out here. I love how people are just testing what they need to, because you know that a lot of times, if I don't know, the other person who was censoring a lot of people, they'd be censoring people who's the N word, to be banning them, and you know all that BS, right? And it's funny because that's all they know what to do. These people are so fucking dumb. They're like, oh, I didn't know, and this is so sorry. That's what they are, really. They don't like that Twitter is open now for, I don't know, everyone. It's open for everyone. And celebrities are leaving, or celebrities saying that they're going to leave Twitter. But let's be real here, they're going to come back. And then some of them are going to this one app called Tribal. It's kind of like a leftist heaven, basically. And Greg talked about it in one of his videos, and he showed off. Basically, it's just like the modes democratic left wing Nazism bullshit. Basically, in simple terms, of what it is, and it's like all hate Trump and stuff like that, right? But the funny part is, right, is that some of these celebrities say that, oh, I'm going to go tribal. Go see me there, or whatever, you know what they want to say. They will say that, but the next day they'll come back on Twitter and does thing and they do the same thing like they always do, bitch. And Taylor Winter's out here too. Well, let me see if we can find her real quick. I think yeah, I found it. And this is from the 29th of October. And she put out is like the gates of hell are open on this site tonight. This has over 470 retweets, 5,330 quote tweets, and like 3,263 likes. And then she was out here trying to say, I am getting art threats, you know what I'm saying? As a sayings to her, you know what I'm talking about. And the DM's more normal and can't log out for it to submit to chaos, right? And I'm like, you won't leave Twitter because you know that you need this site to get people to actually say stuff. And then that's what you put down here, saying, "Haha, I have my mentions on mutual only to people who are screaming in the void." Oh, you mean like you in your echo chamber that you want to call hell? Basically, what it is, she's just screaming in her own echo chamber because she knows that no one likes her, no one wants her on the site anymore. And it's his best part because well, Elon is taking over Twitter, and we all know it, and I'm excited for it. That why I am on Twitter mostly right now. What is this? Okay, I thought it was a cock for a second. Okay, I thought it was a cock for a second. If you saw what I saw on my screen, it's like a little ad thing, and I'm like, is that a dick? And something new that Elon did, he fired the CEO and the CFO, which is good. They need to be fired at least. And then pretty much, and then if you want to be a Twitter Blue member, we're just saying I'm an asshole, basically. Or sometimes people want to use it to what's called validate their account in case I'm like a YouTuber, or they're like, oh, I'm the real YouTuber, and if you see people like, if you see people using my name, then that's not me, basically, right? And basically he gonna it could be like a monthly thing, like $20 a month. And Steve King was out here. I love his books. I love his movies, but man, he is losing it nowadays. Like fuck, man. Like this man could not shut up about like politics and Trump criticism. Like this fucking guy just like, dude, stop talking about Trump. Stop talking about politics. Like, ugh. So here it is. The tweet that he put out, which was like a day ago, I think it was. I might not be sure about that. It's a $20 a month, 20 bucks a month to keep my blue check mark. Fuck that. They should pay me if they're gonna. I'm gone like whatever her name is. And Elon, right, just responded to saying, we need to pay the bill somehow. Twitter cannot rely on the entire advertisement. How about $8, basically, making fun of him, saying, I'm gonna take up like $12, right? And that's trending right now for me. And I'm like, this is actually funny because because we know, yeah, it's right here. I'm looking at it right now, just like it is the biggest thing so far. Yeah, see, people are saying, from she's offering it. Actually, no, he's saying it's a joke. I think he's saying. I have no idea anymore knowing him. Well, and he did put this tweet an hour ago. Says, current loads by the system. The blue checkmark bullshit. Power to the people. Blue for 8 months. blue for $8 a month. I love the man for this, actually. Not me. Then some more tweets saying you will get mention, search, and stuff like that. Spam ability to post longer videos, which is a good idea. Basically, you can post like 10-minute videos, basically, on Twitter at that point. So instead of being like, I don't know, 1 or 2 minutes, you put like a 10-minute video, and you're paying like $20 a month. Have a mini ads, so that's actually pretty good at least. And pay by us, yada yada, revenue streams. And honestly, I think it's a good idea. There's some content creators I don't want to see back on Twitter. I'll be real with you. There's some people I don't want to see online because, like, I mean, these like people who are like really fucked up in the head, where they're like, oh, what, not hip, fucking name, fuck, hypnotist Sapo. If you remember that, okay, I'm not gonna spend the short about that, but whatever. I could do that as own video. I probably will one day. Know what I mean. So I hope you kind of enjoyed this. I know it's a little of a mess right now, so sorry. I'm gonna put some what's it called? Me taking down something, so you won't get as bored and you get to listen to this. Okay, so sorry about that, y'all. I'm out. Like I said, I do need to. I am sorry for this long ass video. Peace. And well, I mean, see you tomorrow too.